hit a different button. There we go. Some Christmas music. Like Santa's coming. So, Monday night, Frank is still not here. I'm taking over, baby. I'm taking over. I'm large. I'm in charge. And guess what? I got guests. Right now, because we know Frank's in the chat. He's listening to this song and going, ooh, I like that song. Every song. I like that song. Dude, we can just listen to this song if you want.
It's a great jam. It's awesome.
No, it is. It is like one of those songs. It has no words too. And it's like really cool.
I mean, I'm all down for that. Less words.
Maybe it's not coming up for a while. There you go.
Eric Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he shreds. Yeah.
Welcome.
If my brother gets on here, he will appreciate that song.
I start playing this, so everyone's not going to hear me talk. Now you're stuck listening to me talk. So it's 3 days till Christmas. And I happen to know that Frank's on the naughty list. But he's been for years. Folks, let's welcome my guest, Eli Langford, North Carolina digger. Tell us your pages, lead up to people who you are.
Sure. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm out of North Carolina, 42 years old, and my brother and another buddy and I really got into this right before COVID, and so we've been digging for 5 going on 6 years now. We make it to the beach somewhat often. Charlotte's got some old stuff around it, but we've usually got to travel to get into the older stuff. But can't complain with the silver prices where they are. Collecting Roosevelt dimes and Mercury dimes in Charlotte's looking pretty good right now.
So yeah, you're based out of Charlotte, North Carolina, which you're far away from the beach. See, we were talking earlier. I'm like trying to explain to him I'm an hour from the beach. It's like you're close by. So, but you are basically a dirt digger. Farms.
Some farms, yeah. We've like the farms, like a lot of them didn't really seem to have a lot of money, but we still do find some cool stuff. There's Civil War stuff that pops up in the farms, and we've got access to a few colonial sites around Charlotte. Nothing too crazy, but we still find some good stuff there. In Charlotte, a lot of like residential stuff. I mean, you can go down even in the streets and find like silver and stuff still hiding out there. And then we do make it up to the beach about 3.5 hours away as often as we can. It's been pretty rough this season. Everything's been sanded in pretty bad, but I like modern gold a lot too. So yeah, we do the beach, try to get to some old places around the coast for the colonial stuff, and we do what we can.
So let's do this. Let me take you back 6 years ago, because you say you started 5 or so, right?
Going on 6.
All right. Well, let's go back 7 years ago. Okay. What was the first thought? Whose idea was it to get into metal detecting? What brought that into your head?
It's always been like treasure hunting and everything's always been interesting. Obviously, growing up with Indiana Jones movies and stuff like that. Then right before we really kind of got into it, I was watching Time Team on the BBC a lot. They do some pretty cool stuff on there.
Time Team? What's that? Like you've
never seen Time Team?
No, I never. No, I haven't. Honestly, I haven't. I'm gonna have to try and check it out. But
dude, it's awesome.
Is it a treasure hunt show?
It's so they go to all of the really old sites in all over Europe, like old castle ruins and stuff like that people don't know a lot about. And there's always like a fake time constraint. They've got 3 days to figure out what happened, but they break out all kinds of stuff. They do ground penetrating radar.
Time Team, was it? Time Team?
Yeah, Time Team.
It just went out in one ear and out the other with me.
Oh, dude, I can't believe it.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
it's an
see, honestly, and it wasn't me, but honestly, most of the people in metal detecting before you started watching this show with two girls digging. I think it was called The Diggers, KG and Ringy, and everybody. That's what got everyone into metal detecting. Was that show
Okay.
was on way back then? So no, KG and Ringy, you know who they are, man. They're the greatest guys in the world.
I will have to check that one out.
Folks, I got to hit delete. We got a problem here. This guy doesn't know who KG and Ringy is. You. Oh my.
I'll make a note. I'll make a note.
Oh my God, dude! If they're watching, because they watch this show, they're gonna jump you, dude. They will.
I will subscribe to their YouTube channel and leave positive comments.
Oh no! Don't leave positive comments. No, they're clowns. No, they're the best guys in the world. So, Time Team, we're gonna have to check that. So, okay, so you're watching this show, and who said let's get a metal detector?
Yeah, well, so our buddy Jaron, I don't think he's watching right now. I told him to, but he was getting ready to propose to his wife, and so he just got like a cheap bounty hunter and had it shipped to the house. He got home, and his then fiance saw it. Well, I guess not fiance, whatever, girlfriend at the time, and she was like, "What are you gonna do? Bury my ring and have me find it?" And he was like, "Well, there goes my plan." So. He put it in the closet for like a year and a half.
The ring?
I've been watching the. No, he got that where it needed to be pretty quick. But the detector sat in his closet. But I've been watching Time Team a lot, and I was just looking around on Google Maps, and I saw like some ruins in Charlotte that popped up. I was like, "Hey, Jaron, you still got that metal detector?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, man, check this place out. Let's go check it out." And so we went out there, and we didn't know what we were doing. I found my first find was a Capri Sun packet
with a bounty hunter. What was it?
Yeah, just the Bounty Hunter 4, whatever the Bounty Hunter tracker.
What did you find?
I found a Capri Sun packet. It was my very first find, but when we got to the ruins, we didn't know what we were doing. There was like we didn't have the discrimination on or anything. We were just digging everything up.
Yeah.
And I found a like a gimlet. It's either a corkscrew or a fuse puller for a cannon. And then just some other really old random stuff. We were like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." And then I was dating a girl at the time that lived at it used to be a military school, and we took it out there. And him and I were out and found a silver ring. It was like the second or third time we'd ever done it. And I was like, I'm hooked. Then I got an Equinox 800 after that, and let my brother use the Bounty Hunter, and we started finding stuff. And
my wife knew I wanted to get into metal detecting, so she bought me a cheap bounty hunter. Would you believe I went out in my yard and I found like 2 mercury dimes in the first 15 minutes, and I was like, of course, now I believe this was going to be easy. I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm going to find like 5 million mercury dimes with these things. I'm going to have a ball. But yeah, it kind of spurred me into. So now you were talking about your friend who had a metal detector, and then he was talking about hiding a ring, and it reminds me of the story. This is funny. So I was dating this girl one time, right? And I don't know what she was thinking, but it wasn't the same thing I was thinking, because I guess it was like before February, like January, and I would find circulars for Valentine's Day in my boots and stuff, right? I'm like, where did this get here? I throw it away. So I said, I told her, I said, I'm not going to get me a Harley. She said, no, you're not. You're going to buy me a ring first. Let me tell you something, man. You should have seen that bike. That was one beautiful bike. That's all I got to say. Huh?
I believe it. That's awesome.
Yeah, one nice Harley. Yeah, that's how that story ended.
Nice. The Bounty Hunter, man, that thing got a lot of people into it. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know what? It's weird. That's why we always recommend, if you want to start out metal detecting, that you buy a cheap machine, because you're going to go one way or the other. And I've talked to people that said, yeah, I tried it, I didn't like it, but a lot of people get one, and that's how you know whether you're going to like this hobby or not. And it wasn't long after that I went out and bought a machine. So, that's how you learn.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, since your brother, now you have a twin brother named Elliot. That's who you were talking about that you guys go digging together with. And of course, you're going to say you're the better detectives because you're here.
He's got some bucket listers that most of us could only hope to find. So it's a toss up.
So what's he found that you're jealous of?
I'm not jealous. I'm happy that he found it. But the Maryland militia plate,
Nice.
it's actually on the most recent cover of American Digger. And I found the keep for it, which is pretty crazy. The keep's got a shrapnel hole through it. And they said in the thing soft projectile, but no, that looks like.
So the guy got smoked, and you're pulling shit off his dead body, is what it was.
Well, Sherman burned everything too, so there was no remains anywhere. But
all right, so yeah, so it's all good. It's all free game. Speaking of American Digger magazine, we have Debbie Schiffer Blades in the chat. They, after this show at 9:00, we're all going to go over to Relic Roundup. They're doing a Christmas giveaway. We're not going to run this show too long because I'm tired. And then I want to go up and throw Relic Roundup on the big TV, on the YouTube, and see my friend Butch Holcomb, which I'd been telling Eli, you really don't know anyone in this hobby because you don't know KG and Ringy, and you haven't met Butch yet. So, I mean, like, these are the guys that are.
My brother's talked to him, obviously, to get in the magazine. So.
Oh, yeah, he must have, yeah. But so American Digger.
I'm very well aware of Butch. He's an awesome dude from what I heard.
Oh, my God, he's a laugh a minute. That guy's great. If you hang out with Butch Holcomb and you don't laugh, you've got some serious problems. You've got some serious issues. You really do. You
got to keep it fun, too.
You probably got the personality of a ham sandwich, if that's the case. So, all right. Update on what's this guy's name again?
Oh, I don't know.
The other guy on the show. What the hell's this guy's name? Frank. Oh, yeah. Frank. Oh, update on Frank. I know a lot of people are wondering what's going on with him. So no, Frank just came home tonight, but he's restricted bed. His back is still hurting. They've got a plan of what they want to do. It's just got to get done. So he's home on medication that he's mixing with alcohol, which makes the medication better. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
more effective.
Yeah, that just makes the medication last a little longer. But no, he's getting better. He's home. He's got a little bit of a road ahead of him. And Florida Hunt 11 update. He ain't making Florida Hunt 11. We almost know he's not going to be able to. But my plans are still there. Florida Hunt 11. So I'll be in town. Hopefully I get to see Frank. I don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll figure something. I got to look, if Frank's in bed laid up in pain, if I didn't go by and go, how's this feel, and grab his leg and twist it, wouldn't be any fun, would it?
You got a pickup truck? We'll drag him out there.
Oh my God. Yeah, we do. We'll lay him right on the bed, on a nice piece of plywood.
Perfect.
So other news, you're helping Frank out with something.
Yeah. So I've been helping him edit the book. I'm not a professional editor by any means, and according to Steve, it's a miracle I can even read or write. But
you are
without giving away, yeah.
I mean,
but
out to the Mason-Dixon line, that's.
Well, technically, I was born in Michigan, but I'm officially Southern. So.
Yeah. So no, you're Southern.
Yeah, but the book is awesome. If I'm sure all y'all have the first one, that's enough to get you started in electrolysis and really make it.
You're a big proponent of the Ugly Box. You kind of like that thing.
Oh, dude, it's fantastic. Yeah, and I've still got the old one. I still got the first, like the TNT.
Right, and you're doing the editing for him, right? Or proofreading.
Yeah.
And he can't even take care of you for that, huh? Nothing. Nothing.
I
Look, I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're waiting, listen, I've been doing this show for 10 years. Still waiting for my first paycheck. All right.
It's not about that.
He's probably promised me about 10 or 20 raises throughout the year. So if you're any promises you've been given on compensation of proofreading, editing, or splicing, or whatever you're going to do with the book, you better get in line.
It's not about that. And
you ain't going to see a dime. You ain't going to see a dime.
It's all good. I just wanted to get it out there.
Yeah, that's good that you're helping out. That's really nice. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great. It's the first book was good. The second book, I can't give y'all any surprises. I can't give the surprises away, but there are some really good ones, and it goes from just knowing how to do it to like expert level. I mean, it's a complete game changer. So him and I are working on some stuff to get it out ASAP, and it really tells a lot more of the story. So y'all should be looking forward to it.
The thing about the Ugly Box is, it's like anything else. People get it and they're like, "Well, what should I do with this thing?" Well, that's not the easiest thing in the world. But once you getting started with it, you can kind of get into, and then you can be successful with it. Mm-hmm. But then you got to go to the different level of being consistently successful, using it on other coins such as coppers. Throwing a silver coin in there really isn't the hardest thing in the world. You throw it in there, you hit the switch, you come back about 3 days later, and the thing looks clean.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's other coins you can really ruin with it. So that's part of it. And I know the book is probably having some tips and tricks. So we talked about putting them in there. Just some other things you can learn and other ways you can use the Ugly Box that is really helpful. So.
Oh yeah. So you haven't seen the draft of it or anything?
No.
Well, no, you're in for a surprise too, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but I you know what? I more or less maybe even know half the stuff that's going in there. Because I got to listen to him 24/7, and he tells me these stories left and right. So, these are probably the same long-winded stories he tells me, just in book form.
Well, I did my best to take the long-winded stories and.
So, how far out are we? I mean, how much? I mean, have you completed your work, or is there more to do?
I had it done 2 weeks ago or something. But obviously, with everything going on, there's more important things to focus on.
Give me 1 second. My wife is throwing down a drink for me, and I need it bad.
All right. But everybody else, there's a lot of good information in it. So you should be looking forward to it.
I think a lot of people really are looking forward to it. So
they should be. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Now, you told me you're in somewhere in North Carolina in the Black Mining Hills.
Right now, I'm up close to Asheville. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're in Asheville.
Close to Asheville, about 25 minutes past Asheville.
So you're with your parents right now, right?
Yeah, my mother just had a hip replacement. So
you sure you're not moving back home because you're broke and you need to live in their basement?
You look like you're in a basement right now, aren't you?
Damn right, I'm in a basement. Yeah. And guess what? You know what? I lived in this basement for, Jesus God, 20-some years when I was working as a cop. I lived in this basement. When I used to do the show, the bed was behind me because, I could sleep throughout the day down here. But that's me. I'm a cellar dweller.
I didn't know you were law enforcement too. That's pretty cool, man.
I'm done. I'm not anymore. Been there, done that. I did my 25. I'm out. I'm trying to be the normal human being again.
Well, thanks for doing that. I don't see how y'all put up with that aspect of humanity. That's pretty wild. So
you know what? I can't build a house. I can't use a measuring tape. I can't paint a house. But it was my job. It was something I was able to do. I just had a knack to do it. I mean, it was. I just been there, done that. It was just a job for me. Like I like every red-blooded American, I got up, I went to work. It was just what I did was dealing with people and trying to talk to them. Well, it wasn't always successful, but it was just like anything else. When you got to go build a house, you wake up, you go and you lay a foundation. You got to get it done, right? What I did, whatever came across my plate, I had to do.
Well, that's cool that you and Frank have that in common. That's yeah, I commend y'all for that. I could never do anything like that.
Oh, of course he's watch. He's got to call me now and give me some kind of shit while I'm doing. Go ahead. What do you got?
I can't open the link, so I can't sign in because I'm on my phone. Because I'm on my back in bed.
Yeah, but so you had to bother us?
Yeah, I figured I had to bother you.
Can't you take your medicine and go to bed like a good little boy?
I took some. I'm about to pour a glass of the other, and then I go to bed.
So you're taking your medicine, then you're taking your other medicine.
No, but I just real quick, I just want to thank everybody, the people that have reached out to me, guys. You have no idea how much it meant to me while I was in a hospital bed for 3 weeks. I'll be in my bed for probably 3 more.
You know, it wasn't so good, but you know what? It would have been better if I didn't tell everybody you dropped dead.
Yeah, but I'll be on the show next week or so, and I'll kind of explain it's a really freak thing that happened to me, and I'm lucky to still be here, but I'm here, so I'll keep bothering you.
I don't know if I'm going to have you on as a guest. I've taken over. It's going to be me, and it's going to be the Stephen Eli show from now on.
Oh Lord,
dude, what's wrong?
Get better, Frank.
Hey Frank, he doesn't know who KG and Ringy is. What the?
I know. I was shocked to hear that.
Who the hell did I have on the show? I thought this guy knew about metal detecting.
Well, listen. KG and Ringy don't know who they are either.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, we got to watch this show, Time Bandits or whatever. Time what?
I know. You gotta check it. Somebody else had told me about it, but I had never checked it out.
They used a lot of GPR, Frank. I didn't know you were a GPR expert.
Frank, it's not like that show. What's that show you watch? Tag Team? Those are different movies than this. This is Time Team.
Time Team.
Yeah, don't be getting that confused with the other stuff you watch. All right, but are you comfortable? You're comfortable?
Right now, I'm comfortable. Eli, thanks so much for everything you're doing. Eli is working his butt off and help me out finishing this book up and getting it out. We will have it out very shortly.
Maybe you can get your fat ass out of bed and do something, for God's sake.
Listen, I would give anything to hop out of bed right now.
All right, well, listen, stop ruining my show.
All right.
I see it.
Take care, man. Wow. Good to hear his voice.
It ain't easy dealing with him, even him being laid up. So I was talking about something. Time Team. I gotta watch Time.
Yeah. So do y'all use a lot of ground penetrating radar? I actually
No, he doesn't. He used to do it a lot when he lived in Jersey, but when he went out in Florida, he has a ground penetrating
he has one?
Yeah.
Oh really? I've got some places that could be useful in.
All right, let's go pick them up.
Throw them in the pickup truck, and we'll put the GPR in the cab.
Actually, we could really do it from where he's at. If we can do a live stream of the screen, we just got to push that thing along, and he'll tell us what the screen says.
That's fascinating. I
looked at it. I don't know what the hell. Look at a bunch of lines and shit.
Oh yeah. I've talked to some folks that helped locate a colonial era graveyard with one.
He was doing great. He was mapping out a lot of graveyards is what he was doing.
That's pretty fascinating stuff. But we've got some rumored places where, I mean, I know the rumors are all over the place, but lost Civil War treasure, blah, blah, blah. But we have one place in particular that's got a very isolated area that could come in a lot of.
Well, I'll tell you something. That's the funny thing. People think they're going to take a metal detector out and find Blackbeard's treasure.
Can't go to Ocracoke Island.
unless you've got a metal detector, they don't dig it a foot underground. Unless you got a metal detector that's going to go 4 feet underground, you're not going to use a metal detector.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is big, like a box or something, I'm not talking like a big chest either. All it's got to do is be a little box or something. The radar will find it.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of results from those, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't tell you what's there, but it just shows like the disturbance in the soil and stuff. That's actually something that is really fascinating. I'd like to learn more about that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I'll talk your ear off. You know how you talked your ear off about electrolysis? you want to talk about electrolysis? Put that. It's like electrolysis on steroids with him. He acts like he knows what he's doing. So he's going to tell you he knows what he's doing. And he's going to tell you his whole story of how he found this and he found the center of Earth and everything else. And Einstein's been an award. But he did that for a long time.
I would. Oh, somebody actually that's watching the show said they have another place that might be interesting to use that. So Frank, we need you to get better and bring the GPR to North Carolina.
So no one has said anything about my Santa hat. Does it look small?
They're just blown away because it's so
incredible. Does it look small on me? Because it's more like a Santa yarmulke.
I think it's a good fit. I think it's a real good fit.
So all right. So we said you're near Asheville right now. What, you're taking care of your mom, huh? She had a hip replacement.
Yeah. So she had that a little while, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but she's got like sciatica and stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. Yeah. Anybody that's got to get that stuff done, I feel for you. It's not as bad as the knee from what I've heard, but she's been having a time with it. She's doing a lot better though. She's making a lot of improvements.
So. Well, I hope she's all right. Well, 2 weeks into it is not very long, into the recovery. So hopefully she'll get better. Like my wife had both her knees done and I had a shoulder done. And the first 2 weeks is just the worst part of it. And then like 2 weeks, you start to come out of it. And now if you're talking about her having sciatica pain, that's the worst.
Yeah. My brother signed on. He said Steve needs a beard.
We need.
Dude, you could do the Santa Claus thing.
I don't see that happening. Who let him in here? I thought he was blocked.
Oh, I see somebody else has got hip surgery coming up. Mike, I will be praying for your mother that it goes well.
Hip surgery.
She's gonna need some help.
You know what though? Joint replacements these days have come a long, long way.
Yeah.
Most of the people that are having joint replacements are having immediate relief, and they're more successful now than they were years ago. It's all robotic. It's all computer like my shoulder implant was made by a robot and then drawn by a computer and everything else. So
that's crazy.
And honestly, I think that's what, because when they were doing knees, when they first started doing knees, they were going on the shelf and pulling one off and going, this looks like it fits, and it's like putting a generic drive shaft in a car and then driving down the street, Nowadays they're building them to fit.
Yeah, no, she'll be good if it wasn't for the other compounding issues. I think things would be moving a lot faster. But
and I know people with joint replacements get out and back to detect and get out and detect. Right, after this. Listen, I was 2 weeks out with my shoulder operation. I said, "Doc, just feel good." He goes, "Yeah, I don't do nothing." Next thing you know, I'm out there 3 weeks swinging a detect. I said, "I listening to him." I didn't listen to him, and I went out to tech. So, I was back swinging, and I swing with my shoulder that was operated on too. So it was like, and yeah, right with hips and knees, they want you up and they want you walking.
That's why it's good that we're all doing this hobby because it keeps us active. It's like relatively low impact, but it's exercise. So yeah.
So you were talking about showing some things that you find. You want to show them and.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of stuff with me, and I don't have the ugly box with me, unfortunately. But here's a good candidate coming up soon from South Carolina Low Country. It's a colonial era, probably a children's spur. It's real small. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. Should be pretty cool. A lot of the rest of this stuff's not really ugly box stuff, but it's just
Well,
cool.
you
Here's
don't
a
have to tell us what you found. We don't care if it's going in the ugly box. What you found?
here's a South Carolina button.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't have as much awesome Civil War stuff as my brother does, but
Oh, I see. Now that he's here, you're going to try and start saying good things about him?
no, I said the buckle earlier, but his stuff. I found all his stuff, and he just claims it. This is a medium-sized one. It's not a cuff button, and it's not a full jacket, so it might be a from like a cadet button or something like that. I got to look a little more.
He's saying all your stuff is fake. Are you blowing smoke up our ass on this show?
Yeah, of course. Here's a cool one. A lead, I believe it's a carved chess piece. Big chunk of lead. I was thinking it might be a wax seal or something at first, but I think it's a chess piece. There's like a little, I got to clean it a little bit better, but pretty cool. And there was known Civil War and other activity there. So like here's some musket balls. I can't remember which, you might know this. So the British had, so one of them had larger musket balls and one of them had smaller. There's two, smaller ones.
I think the Americans had the bigger balls.
That sounds about right. But
that's what I'm gonna say. The Americans had the bigger balls.
Yeah, I think so. But that sounds that's from a Rev War site. And here's a what was it? Part of an engineer's compass, whatever it is. So part of that, and there was a couple more of those found there.
But didn't the Civil War start near you? That was South Carolina. I'm
Charleston.
Sorry.
So pretty. I mean, we make our way to Charleston pretty often. So
that was South Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I was thinking, but you're in Charleston, but that's South Carolina.
Actually, in this town, Waynesville, they claim that the last shots of the war were fired at this little park. We detected the park. There's nothing left, but
so that was a lie.
Well, somebody got to it first. I actually found a foxhole in some mountains that looked at they looked across what's now a highway right at the water source and up at a peak that was confirmed that had activity on it. So I think it was a foxhole. I found like a 100-something-year-old like cast iron stove in it, but I couldn't get deep enough to find anything older than that. But size of a foxhole, enough room for two guys, and a perfect strategic view of the travel route, and a known position. So it might be cool to get up there and confirm that one day. Here's a Colonial silver cuff link. I need to zap that.
That looks like it's in good condition as it is.
It is. I'd like to see it a little bit shinier, I think, but I might not do anything. I don't know. I might. I mean, it doesn't have like any marks on it or anything, so I might make it look pretty. But a
lot of metal detectors find coins. Do you have any? Do you find any coins by any chance?
Yeah. This one's not super old, but a
Lincoln, a memorial. Nice.
Yeah, pretty nice. 1889.
Nice. Indian, yeah.
That's in pretty good shape. Let's see here. I found a pewter button I was really hoping had something awesome on it, but there's just a little circle on the front. It kind of looked like there was some detail. So I put some 50-50 water and Elmer's glue on it to try to preserve it. It's kind of getting crumbly, but I think I stabilized it to some extent.
It's amazing the variety of buttons. You go from the smallest flat button to a nice big ornate decorated button, you know what I mean? And then
from the same area there's a big tomback,
right? And
then pretty close by, this one is actually, I want to zap this one a little bit. It's super heavy, and I wish I could get a little bit better light on it. It says extra, what does it say? Extra rich B&G. And the more I scrape on it, the shinier it gets. I don't think it's solid gold, though, but it's pretty sweet.
Right. I don't know that they made buttons and that kind of stuff out of gold back then. Not buttons, no.
Not a lot. I think some people had them. And then let's see here. There's a bale seal. I know I can't zap this. Number
That's a big
9.
one.
Yeah, number 9. And then I wish I could read more on the back. It says like
And look at that.
BUR or something. Let's see. And then probably poker chip.
So you're still using the Equinox?
No, I've got a Manticore.
You went to the Manticore. How's that been working out?
Oh, dude, I love it. It's fantastic. It's a monster. I've gone behind like Deus 2s and all kinds of other stuff and still popped out silver coins behind them.
Yeah.
At first, people were complaining about like digging up too much iron and stuff. But if you just trust that machine, and I mean, I've had it in like real heavy iron sights and stuff. It doesn't really lie. I mean, you might, if it's a real good site, you might dig a couple of.
A lot of people are impatient, and in today's day and age, they're just like me. They want to turn it on, they want to start using it and find great stuff. However, the technology is of such that it takes a little bit of learning, knowing the machine, and getting used to the machine and getting to learn, and then once you overcome that, then the machine really comes to you and starts to work a lot better. I've seen it. It's happened to me where I get a new machine and I'm like, this thing sucks. And then all of a sudden you start to learn it a little more and a little more. And all of a sudden the machine starts coming to you. The machine will come to you. And then all of a sudden it's like second nature. So it doesn't surprise me that people get the Manticore and go, I don't like it, I'm selling it. Because they're too impatient. They want to be able to buy it. Right. They want to buy it and think that it's going to work miracles when that's not the way it works.
I've got to get further through this.
Oh, that guy did the best. It's the best.
Yeah. I haven't gotten very far into it yet, unfortunately. But
Andy's the greatest. I know. I hate reading.
I had his.
You know what I did? I want to tell you something. You know what I did? I did one better. Instead of reading his book, right? About a month or so ago, I went to an event where he was. So I took my Deus 2 and went, Andy, can you work on this? And he programmed it. So that's like kind of like reading the book first without paying for it, and not having to read it and learning it. And look, I'm not afraid to admit I took the easy way out.
I mean, that's kind of what I did with Frank. Every time I'd have something crazy I was working on, I'd just be like, hey, man, like shoot him a message. Hey, I got this. Can you just tell me how to do this or whatever? And he did. He gave me the information. So
but it's different than trying to get Frank to like shut up. Like
it was through chat, so I didn't have to hear him rambling on.
Yeah. I bet his fingers were burning. Yeah.
I took a lot of good notes though. So
yeah, it's good. And you just read the book.
Well, I think a lot of me annoying the crap out of them is what what prompted some of the stuff in the new book.
Listen, if you can annoy however much you can annoy him, please do it tenfold for me.
I will do my best.
That guy has been driving me nuts for 10 years. Now, I just saw something here. I ran across this guy doing an Ugly Bucks demo on Whatnot a few days ago. Now that's just digging the tones. I don't know who he is, but I'd like to know who that person was.
Yeah, Whatnot's a sales site, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're demoing the Ugly Box, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's good promo for Frank.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here's two more little things. Probably stuff for like horse tack, but my buddy said that they used to also adorn the trifold hats with them in the Revolutionary War. So to be determined. You might have more experience with this stuff than I do.
Me, I don't got no experience. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I thought y'all had all the old stuff up there.
Me? The hell do I know about it? No, I throw that stuff away. I want coins and jewelry, dude. I've probably thrown away relics that were probably priceless that I didn't even know.
Oh, you're just on the beaches. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I do. I love the dirt too, but I don't do relics. I'm like, I look at it and go, "Look at this piece of shit."
Oh, you'd have definitely thrown that away. That's a little
Oh,
chunk of a shoe buckle.
right in the trash. I wouldn't have known I would have thought it was scrap off the side of a house.
I think that's everything.
So now let's, because I want to wrap this up soon. I'm getting tired.
Native American scraper and part of a spear point.
Wait a minute, hold on. A Native American scraper?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna try and tell me they had the ice on their windshields back then?
Yeah,
Come
absolutely. They're well, I guess they didn't have horses for a while. But.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Was it just early in the morning and they had to warm it up and then get the scraper out, or?
We probably don't want to know what they were scraping back then.
See what I know about relics.
Anything.
See what I know about. I don't know anything about relics. How do I know? So, all right, let's go over everything you do. You have a YouTube channel, right?
My brother has a TikTok channel.
Oh, all right. And what's that called?
Detecting Carolina.
Detecting Carolina. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's a good one. Let me make sure I got that right.
It's a good one. I think you're lying.
Take a look at the channel. It's got some good stuff, man.
What was that other show? Time what?
Detecting Carolina. Time Team.
All right, so Detecting Carolina with Eli and Elliot Langford. Have you been posting a lot recently?
Yeah, he puts stuff up almost daily. There's actually some real crazy stuff on there.
I think I went on your site and got thrown off because I was making smart comments.
Check that out.
What is it?
That's it's a wax seal,
yeah,
and it's not plated.
See, that's one thing I'd like to find.
We didn't find that. A friend found that, but I've held it. We've got to do a specific gravity test on it. It's not plated. It is so heavy. It's insane.
So you think it's gold?
I know it's gold.
All right,
where it came from? Yeah, where it came from? Yeah, it's solid. It's good. So that would be a relic you would hold on to, right?
I would hold on to that. Yeah, that's something I might.
You'd probably sell it. You sell all your gold.
I don't sell all my gold. You guys got me all wrong. I sell the stuff I find on the beach. Yeah, I don't need it to hold someone's wedding ring forever. You know what I mean? If I don't have any use for it, but I've been wearing these 2 rings I found on the beach, and I have been wearing them. And it's this is like what, a titanium wedding ring,
okay,
and a silver.
That's a chunky one. Oh, that's sweet.
I know, and I didn't like them at first, but I've been wearing them, and you know what? People go, "Hey, they're nice rings." I'm like, okay,
that's cool. Have you kept some of your gold?
Oh yeah. There's some of the things I found that I don't let go of, but and a lot of it I've given to my family, as heirlooms. My granddaughter, okay, if it makes it past her hands once I get through the door, then someone else has a chance.
My buddy Rick that's on here, he doesn't keep anything he finds. He gives it to his family or whoever. I couldn't do that, but I commend him for that. That's I do give some things away, but I can't do all of it. But he's quite a guy.
So Debbie Schiffer is saying goodnight. Don't forget Relic Roundup, Christmas show or whatever. She's saying they're going to have a very special. They're having a special surprise guest. It's probably Frank. Going on Relic Roundup, and there's Frank. After he came on and ruined my show.
My buddy Eric's on. I don't know when you signed on, Eric, but thanks for joining, dude. I know you got some swinging time coming up that you're overdue for, so I'm excited for you.
So listen, do me a favor. If you guys came in here to see Eli on the show, could you maybe subscribe to the page?
I think my people are subscribed.
Let your people subscribe.
I think I'm subscribed. I'm not sure.
Let your people subscribe. Let them subscribe. Because you know what? We need subscribers. I don't know. We don't really push the YouTube thing much. Like, we come on here and we do our show, but I don't know. We don't push that subscribe,
I think it's stuff like you got to be making content all the time and stuff.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I try.
That's a lot of work.
It is. The video, the editing. I can't do it. You know what? I thought about it. You know what? When we first started the show, there was like 8 of us, right? And we're like, oh man, we should video when we go detect. Oh, it's a great idea. It's a great idea. 8 of us get out of the truck and go our different ways. Nobody wanted to pull out a camera. Everybody wanted to. Nobody wants to video it. They all want to dig. So it was like we couldn't dig and broadcast or do a show because nobody wanted the video. And it wasn't like they would say, "Oh, I found something. Come video it." They're like, "No, I found it." But it was just something we couldn't get off the ground.
No, it's tough. Like I took a buddy's GoPro out one time, and it was an awesome hunt. I mean, like Indian head pennies, some silver coins, awesome relics, and I found a gold ring. And I've got the raw video like sitting on my computer, but I just haven't taken the time to edit it and stuff like that. So the little clips of the TikTok stuff, I mean, that's what we get. It's like, here's this, on to the next.
Frank and I would be on the beach and I would go live. And I think one time Frank found a gold ring live and I found one. Usually it happens. Like I could be broadcasting for like 2 hours on the beach and then I turn it off and find something good. And, then everybody will think I'm lying. Like I know tomorrow, but I've had some good live digs. I don't know, but just to do that editing and no, we ain't doing it.
It's a lot of work. It's crazy.
I'm not smart enough to do it. I don't have an editing program. I don't do it.
And when you're out there, I mean, it's like, you've got a limited amount of time. You want to keep digging and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You got to stop. Guy with the camera's got to run over because you're never right next to each other. It's a long process. Yeah. It takes them. If it wasn't for Frank, I wouldn't even be doing this show anymore. I have tried to get out of it. You haven't been watching the show long enough. Listen, I've quit this show about 4 times.
So you're trying to pawn this off on me, aren't you?
Oh, I know, dude. You're the next host. Listen, it's like an omen, like me giving you the number 13 or something. You know what I mean? How do I put it? The unlucky horseshoe.
I don't have enough to talk about, man. I don't like to talk enough to.
Well, that's right. Listen, that's why things go bad when it's just me. When it's just me and Frank, we have nothing to talk about. We should hit the off button because we just go off on stupid stuff, and it's gotten bad. It gets us in trouble.
No,
that's why I've been trying to. So next week, I'm gonna get Audra Thomas, the Jersey history hunter, coming on. She's been doing a lot of good things that we want to talk about. She's I don't know how do I put it? Educational, and I think she's in the business. I don't know. She's doing the history hunting stuff, which is getting people involved in metal detecting. We're going to have her on, and we're going to see what she's up to. She's really a great person, a good metal detectorist, and I kind of like her more than I like Frank. So we'll have her on the show.
Well, that's not hard, right?
Hopefully. Frank will be in bed next week, and I have the show by myself again, and just knock it out of the park, So.
Oh, hey, I got a question about like the research and stuff. How much do y'all use LiDAR and stuff like that? That's more for dirt hunting, obviously, but
dude, I gotta tell you something, man. LiDAR is interesting. I've tried to use it on some dirt permissions I've had, and for me, it's hard to, I don't know what I thought was a little house on it. You see a little square, you think, I can't read it. I'm not very smart. I admit it. I'm like a blind squirrel when I go metal detecting. I don't do research. I don't go into the old area. Because I'll go into old areas and go, oh, that looks like a good spot. And someone goes, well, that's not even a spot at all. But did you see this over here? It just don't work, But as a blind squirrel, I find things every once in a while.
Okay. Well, that might be something that we could talk about one day, is like the LiDAR and stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to find any good pictures of it real quick, but I had some folks help me.
Well, yeah, because we're winding down. I'm cutting this show off in like about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just going to hit the off button. No one's going to know. And I'll be like, we're off.
Well, if anybody's interested in it,
listen.
High definition stuff.
I know, and I like reading that stuff is interesting. You wholeheartedly, number one, you're allowed to post anything you want on our page. You're welcome on the show at any time. I like having you on. I want to have you on again. I don't know so much about your brother. If you just don't like mention it to him, well, you know what? If we say we sent him the invite, is he like gullible enough to think that we sent it and he missed it?
Possibly, yeah.
There we go.
He's probably got more to talk about than I do, though. So
Nah, don't be throwing that out there. I heard. You don't have to. You know.
no, he's
Frank says we did. Yeah, we did. We did a show on LiDAR. We've done shows on LiDAR. We've done all that.
okay.
It was so long ago. I forget.
Well, if that's something that anybody that's listening is like real interested in or whatever, I'm happy to help out with that. If y'all have sites that you've pounded to death, but it's like a big wooded area or something,
Yeah.
that's perfect. You can find the old roads that you can't see when you can, with the naked eye or whatever.
Yeah, the road part is pretty interesting. You can see the roads.
Dude, we found a lot of stuff laying on the roads. You you'd follow the road,
right?
You find a patch that somebody missed in a place that's been beat to death. So, Steve, if you got some places that you want me to look into,
I'm too busy looking at pictures all day.
I don't want to know what your pictures are.
Words don't thrill me.
Oh, it's. I got some pictures for you. Not the kind that you're interested in, but let me see here. Let's see. Real quick example. I know you're trying to wrap up.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Let's see. Okay, so taking this stuff to give me 30 more seconds.
Oh, 30?
Yeah. High res. Okay. So taking stuff and actually building it into comprehensive maps.
Is that Mount Rushmore? It looks like Washington's face.
Something like that. But so you go out someplace and you're not flying blind. You've got points of interest marked.
I like flying blind. I like flying blind. You're more thrilled to the find.
Well, there's plenty of that to be done when you get out there. But
all right. So listen, let me wrap it up. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope the holidays go well. I know I'm going to have a nice one. My princess granddaughter's home from college. We've already been goofing off and having fun. So, to me, Christmas is about family and time together, and we're going to have that here. So, and I hope everyone has a nice holiday, a good, safe, and family type holiday, no matter what you celebrate. I think Frank probably has a menorah lit tonight, so he's celebrating. We'll be having Christmas here. I don't know what you celebrate.
But, yeah, Christmas. Yeah, I like Christmas.
Yeah, like I said. So,
awesome. Thanks for having me on,
Eli Langford. Another nice guest. Thank you very much. And listen, keep in touch. Hit that page. Don't forget Detecting Carolina.
Yeah, check out my brother's TikTok page. We got some crazy stuff. If you got any questions about LiDAR or whatever, reach out. That'd be awesome.
And in 7 minutes or so, Relic Roundup with Butch Holcomb and Debbie Schiffer Blades. Folks, good night. Thanks for joining us. Next week we'll have Audra. Have a nice holiday. Eli, thanks, buddy. Listen, have a great night.
Thanks, Steve. Always a pleasure. Have a good one. Take care, y'all.
I'm just going to hit the let's get out of here button because I'm tired. I'm going to bed. All right. Good night, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.